Hi, welcome to the Urban Outdoorsman SoCal video. My name is Danny Milton. So today we're going to be doing some more DJI Mic 2 testing. Currently I have this microphone attached via Bluetooth. It's on the side of my small rig right now. I'll show you guys what that looks like on screen. I've already done a video using this microphone with the A4. That was my kind of initial review or testing of this camera. If you want to see that video, click right there. In that video, I was just initially testing out how this was going to work, connecting via Bluetooth to the A4, brought it out here to my favorite spot, Santiago Oaks. Did a bunch of runs, showed you guys, side by side, what the microphone is going to sound like compared to just using the microphones on the A4. I also have a best settings video. You want to click that link right there for the Action 4. That's just going to go through all of the different settings that I have, the way I set up my camera to get the best possible video quality you can on a sunny day like today. So we're going to be trying out this microphone in several different positions on the smaller rig. So far, I've just been using the DJI Mic 2 on the camera with the wind muff facing forward. That's the way I've been using it so far, connected via Bluetooth. We're also going to test out having that microphone in a couple different positions. Each time we change something, I will show you guys on screen what that looks like. We're going to do a couple of test runs, upping that gain level a little bit. So far in my testing, just having the gain set to 0, the sound is amazing, but it's really low and I want to be able to raise up that volume a little bit. So something else we're going to be doing today is we're going to actually attach the receiver to the top of the small rig and have that plugged into the A4. We're going to have the microphone 2 going straight to the receiver and then into the camera just to see if we're going to get even better sound quality out of it like that. I'm going to be doing several runs down Yucca here. I can't do these runs concurrently because I only have one A4. I'll be showing you guys pretty much the same part of the trail with all of these different setups, using the microphone in different ways, attached via Bluetooth and through the receiver as well. So I'm going to be showing you 3 different scenarios right now with just the microphone connected via Bluetooth at different levels of gain, and you can see which one you like the best. Probably it'd be a good idea. And number 2, got the mic 2 attached via Bluetooth. Gain is set to +9. Just want to hear what it sounds like. See what the waterfall looks like up here after all the rain we've gotten. Doesn't change too much because it's mostly rock, but we're just going to cruise it either way. Yeah, not bad. Like they built up that ledge right there a little bit. So now we have the receiver plugged into the A4. I'm going to show you a bunch of different scenarios at different gain levels with that as well. Woo! What to expect, so I'm not going to get crazy. Oh, that was definitely chunkier right there than normal. I'm also going to show you some other settings using the receiver and the microphones. In my opinion, the sound coming through with just the receiver, even at +12, was too low. So we're going to do a couple of runs with the receiver at 12 or 10. Now we're going to be adjusting the gains on the microphones, and I'll have those listed on the screen as well. Thank you. Ooh, they built up that lip a little bit. What the hell? That bump's a little bit bigger. That one's a little bit bigger. This one right here feels a little bit bigger as well. I don't know why they put the break any records or anything. Woo! Back tire is feeling a little wobbly. So after all of those different scenarios, different types of gains, different connections of the microphones to the A4, I'm just going to jump right to it. My favorite is just using one microphone to connect to the A4 via Bluetooth and having that gain anywhere from between 9 and 10. Most of the time I've been running at 10, but 9 also works as well. When I had the microphone connected via Bluetooth, when the gain was only at 3, it still sounded pretty decent, but I want those levels to be just a little bit higher, just pick up more of that noise of the bike going down the trail. In that third test, we had the gain set all the way up to 12, and it wasn't peaking as far as the little sound bars were showing, but it did sound much too loud, and it was picking up too much of the wind noise at the gain being set to 12. Anytime the receiver was set anywhere below 12, the runs were just a little bit too quiet for me. It wasn't picking up enough of that bike and trail sound, so we did those other couple of runs with the receiver set to 12 and 10, and with some gains set on the mics as well. The couple of runs I did with the receiver set to 12 and then the mics, I believe, at 3 and 6, didn't like that sound at all. There was too much wind noise coming through the microphones. It just didn't sound very good. The third run, I turned the receiver down to 10 and we put the mics up to 8. That sounded a little bit better, but it was still a little bit too loud. So if I was going to use the receiver, I would probably have that receiver set maybe around 10, and then maybe have the mic gain around 5 or 6. So one thing I have found is if you're just using the DJI Mic 2 connected via Bluetooth to your A4, you can adjust the gain. I'll show you guys on screen how to do that. You just have to go into the settings of the A4 and you go into the microphone settings here, and then you're able to adjust the gain. You're able to turn the noise cancellation off and also mute the microphone if you want to do that as well. So in conclusion, I love this mic. Paired up via Bluetooth, this mic is awesome. I love it. It's not very heavy. It's not adding much more weight to the overall, shape or form of the camera itself. Using just one mic as compared to using the whole, 2 mics and having the receiver on there is also much lighter. That's a lot of stuff to have on the front of your, helmet or on your chest, anything like that. And just using the one mic has been awesome. One other thing too, which is really great, is, in between runs, I usually turn my camera off. I'll use the voice commands to tell to shut down, to stop recording and to shut down. But the whole time I'm out riding, I just leave the microphone turned on. It will turn off after a certain amount of time. I don't know exactly what that is, but if I'm, say 5-10 minutes in between runs, the microphone stays on, and as soon as I turn the camera on, it connects automatically. The windscreens on these microphone 2s are also really great. It's a little bit different of a shape compared to the mic 1s. Anytime I've added any type of windscreen to the action cameras, it's usually one of those big foam muffs which get torn and destroyed, or you're trying to use little dead cats and putting those over the microphones doesn't work very well. These wind muffs that come to these microphones are great. They click in. I haven't had a single problem with any of them coming off the camera. Just within the last 3 weeks, I've had, I think, like 3 crashes, minor crashes, but still, and haven't had any problems with the microphones coming off of the mounts on the camera or the windscreens coming off of those microphones as well. So I would recommend, if you're just buying this microphone to use with your A4, just buy it separately. You can buy the microphone just by itself without the receiver or the battery charging case. So I'm going to have affiliate links down in the description below. It'll take you directly to Amazon, where you can find the kit, the full kit with both mics, or there's also a kit that comes with one mic and the receiver, or you can buy just the microphone itself, and that is what I would recommend to probably 95% of the people out there. If you are going to be using these microphones with, say, like a DSLR, then I would probably recommend buying the full kit, especially if you're going to be doing any type of interviews. You can have one microphone on one person, another microphone on another, and that would work out really well. Just so you know, the A4 is actually on sale right now on Amazon currently. It's only $300, so if you purchase the camera at $300 and the microphone at $100, you're still getting a really good camera microphone combo for the original price of the A4. All right, so thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Do all that fun stuff for me, please. Smash that like button, share, comment, definitely subscribe to the channel. Once you are subscribed, make sure you click that bell notification. I'm trying to do videos every week. I'm releasing them Fridays at 5. I'm also doing all kinds of shorts, anything like that. Trying to get those views up, trying to get those likes up. And last but not least, click on one of the boxes in the corners. One will take you to a products review playlist, another to a favorite video. You can click the logo in that corner, the Urban Outdoorsman SoCal logo, to subscribe. Thanks a lot.